Hi, Carrie. I guess if you're listening to this, you've probably already gotten a file called carrie.zip. What you're going to do is download it to a directory that you want to use. In this case, I'm putting mine in a listed directory that I keep by date, but you can go ahead and put it anywhere you want. Right-click on it, go ahead and open, and it will go ahead and show you what's in there. Now you're going to extract all files, and what it will do is place them in a directory. Essentially what these are the files that make up the software, little software package that we're going to be using. After it's done extracting, what we'll go ahead and do is start the startup, finish it, and far. It has put them in a folder called Carrie. What you're going to do is go ahead and click Start Application Programs. Start Portable Apps. Up she comes. Okay, once again we start up the portable apps. We have a menu. Thunderbird is what we will be using. What you'll note is that we have a little ball that we can click at any time to bring it up or bring it down. Clicking on the ball brings up the menu, and then we go ahead and start Thunderbird apps. Okay, application up now, and we're rolling along. Basically, the Carrie will notice that your web page is here. By clicking on the web page, of course, it'll take you there. Ka-ching. But they have access to you 24/7 now. You also notice I've set up an email address for Carrie, privacyonstick.com. That's your local email address. A couple of features that make this fairly unique are the OpenPGP, which is the encryption algorithm. That allows you to send email privately. Okay, one of the things that people don't understand is that your email is about the equivalent of posting it on a local mall bulletin board. Anybody can read it anytime they want, once they know how. So this allows you to send messages privately to individual students. It doesn't necessarily have to be top secret information or anything like that. It's just a matter of some things are in the public arena and some things aren't. You also have a calendar in this particular case, which allows you to schedule appointments, to-do lists, specialized calendars. On the agenda, it tells you what we got to do today. To-do list is a list of things that need to be done that you can go ahead and check off, and then click on the bar and they will disappear as you check them off. Calendars, you can have multiple calendars. Home calendar, work calendar. I use it primarily for projects, okay? That is essentially what it was intended to be used for. This calendar is an adjunct to the email. Okay, you can use them separately under Mozilla. There's something called Sunbird, which is a cousin to this. This calendar is called Lightning. It's a project that it runs under. This whole thing is open source, by the way. You can go to Thunderbird and download it. It's free. The implementation I am using is on something called a USB flash drive. The reason for that is you can take things with you, including your email, whether it be encrypted or not. You can take your to-do list with you to work, to the library, wherever you happen to be studying or working. You can take it with you, and that's the entire theory behind this. In addition, we have something here called the Reminder. Basically, this allows you to schedule tasks. It's an easy task editor, to-dos, reminders, etc., etc., etc. We'll go through how we're actually going to use these in this particular implementation. As I said, this is a brand new squeaky clean email box. There's a few little widgets that I put in here to make this a little easier to use as far as scheduling the to-do stuff and exchanging the lists. Let me carry on in just a moment with that. Okay, we have a couple of things that are quite different about this. For one thing, you can go ahead and create a subfolder under Inbox called To Do. How we do that is New Folder, and then give it a name that you want. Okay. And basically speaking, what we're going to do is email ourselves a task. How we do that, first of all, you needed to create a mass filter that would automatically put it in there. We do this under Filters, New, cancel, Edit, sorry about that. Subject, that's the top line of your email that contains the word to do. Move the message to do at Carrie. privacy analysis. Okay, we close it up. And we're going to write. In this particular case, I've set it up with it so that the number 2 brings up your email address. Type to do. Right. And now we're going to wrap it in something, a function called task. What this is basically it'll set it up so theoretically you can import it directly into your calendar and or your reminder list at one point or another. Now that it's set to go, you go ahead and type send, and it will actually send it to your email address. And now get your mail. And as if by magic, in your to-do box, you have to do right, carry a letter, and of course, in the letter you have your information about what should go in the calendar. Now you can send attachments. You can do anything else that you like, anything that you would normally do with an email. You can send it to this particular list and build a to-do list. Out of this, you can sort your to-do list. There's a few other things that we can do that we'll carry on with at a later time. Basically, that's the fundamentals of how you would go ahead and start it. Now we're going to create a to-do. Told to add the to-do, write, carry a note. Okay. And we're going to send a note on August 1st and remind her that we're going to talk in the afternoon. You can talk to show an alarm pop up 5 minutes before you do it, before the event occurs. Okay, again, you can set a time, click off all day, and we're going to make it at 1 p.m. We're going to write the letter, and you can put it in a category under, we're going to call this business. Okay, you have a to-do note. Just tell it it's done, and it will be in your to-do note. You will see it pop up as a reminder just before you have to actually do it. You can also transfer it out as a file, similar to what we've done here, and it will import it into your calendar so that you can look at your calendar and exchange notes between the two sub-functions of your email. We'll carry on more of this conversation over the phone.